say hello to Jifang through the window, although it only lasts a few seconds before she leaves because a nurse is coming over to check on the kids. The next day, Hankan goes to an important law firm she had already called in advance for an appointment. However, after reviewing her case, the main lawyers don't want anything to do with her, so they send intern Gao Xia to get rid of her. Hankan asks for his help instead, and so Gao accepts to take a look at her file over lunch. Sadly, the law is very clear. Only cases of abandonment are up for adoption, not abduction, so Hankan must prove her dead husband truly found Jifang and didn't kidnap her. Afterward, Hankan goes to see Tang Qingshan, a former co-worker of her husband's that was there the day Jifang was found. Meanwhile, Tian and Lu continue to have trouble living with Peng Peng, who still doesn't like them and keeps on asking to be taken home to his mother and sister. Their support group is going on tour soon and they want them to bring Peng Peng to spread hope, and while Lu is reluctant at first, she eventually gives in, not to make anyone sad. The next day, Gao learns that he's given an official sanction because his boss has used him as a scapegoat, and he loses his job after he punches said boss for having used him like this. Hankan finds him when he's leaving the building and tries to hire him because now he can build a case around the witness she's found, but she can only pay half his fees. Gao doesn't want to take the job, but since now he needs the money, he accepts under the pretense of doing Hongpin a favor. Back in the orphanage, Lu has brought Peng Peng to spend the day with his sister. After seeing how happy they're together, she decides to try to adopt Jifang, and when she tells Peng Peng this, he's so glad that he holds her hand for the first time. Later, Hankan takes Gao to see Tang so he can record his testimony, but Tang denies having seen anything. After Gao leaves furious for having wasted his time, Hankan scolds Tang for lying, so Tang explains he's come to the city to work and he can't afford to get in trouble. He also needs to get back to work, so Hankan gives him the address of the motel she's staying at and asks him to visit her later so they can keep talking about this. When night falls, Tang shows up at the motel and Hankan tries to convince him to testify again. Since he won't accept money, Hankan grows desperate and offers him to spend the night there, which Tang accepts.